You're tuned in to Rushbikes.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do a Harley-Davidson Softail bagger build. So stay tuned and watch the story unfold. You're tuned in to Rushbikes.com. Today we're going to be showing you how to do a Softail bagger build. So this is one of the hottest topics that we've been asked about. So today we're going to be showing you where to get the parts, how to do the installation. So with that being said, let's get right into unboxing. Before we get into unboxing the parts, make sure that you go to Rushbikes.com, get your t-shirt. Since we're doing a bagger build, I figured we'd show this shirt, let you know that every t-shirt gets your chance to win the custom motorcycle we built for this year, which is a Cholo style Softail, really awesome bike. Make sure you go to Rushbikes.com to get your chance to win. With so many products on the market, it's really difficult to find out which product is best for your build. For this particular build, we went with Nasty Hog, which is a pretty decent stretch bagger kit. Now, in this box, the first thing that we're gonna have the saddlebags. Everything comes boxed up fairly nice. One really good thing about the Nasty Hog setup is that they offer them painted. And as many black Harley-Davidsons are out there, you can save about 1,500 bucks by ordering them pre-painted. So really nice finish, very happy with it. We've used Nasty Hog before. We haven't had any issues other than a little bit of trimming required, which, hey man, if it fits right up, it ain't custom. This is one of the bags right here. Nice finish. And this is gonna be a 4.5 inch stretch. Let's set this down. Let's go for the other bag. Yeah, so many people ask, you know, hey, I've got a Softail, I want to put stretch bags on it. How do I do it? Where do I go? And over the years, you know, more and more manufacturers have been attempting and trying. In 2017, when the new Milwaukee 8 Softails came out, we're still waiting on parts, fenders, rear kits, I mean, everything. So Nasty Hog has answered and got a pretty nice product line. Now we've got another box that we're opening up. This should be the bracket system that's going to be necessary for your saddlebags and your rear fender to mount on properly onto your Softail. These brackets generally do a U shape on the rear of the fender. They support your rear fender as well as support your bags from falling off. And yep, that's exactly what this is. We got a whole hardware kit for the bags, the rubber stoppers, the rubber bushings, the clips that we're going to be using to hold the bags onto the brackets are all here. Everything's powder coated black, looks really clean. Packaging is good. Let's just make sure we're not missing anything. Yep, some more hardware. All right. So these brackets right here are going to be used for your bag. For instance, this was the left side of the motorcycle. This is where your bag would sit on the bottom railing. This is where it's going to be your support. And this portion right here is going to come down to the rear fender, and this is where your saddlebags are actually going to hook up into and lock in place. Maybe down here. I don't know. We'll find out in a little bit. Yeah, everything looks clean. You know, everybody gets a little bit upset. Oh man, everybody's got a black Harley. But I tell you what, man, whenever you're buying parts like this, it really saves a whole lot of cost. So you can spend that extra money on doing some graphics. All right. Now we've got 2 more boxes to open up. Let's clear this out and start unboxing a little bit more. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the exhaust system. Anytime you're doing stretch bags on a Softail, you're going to need to have a side exhaust. Today we're going to be talking about the Blow Performance exhaust systems. They're based out of Australia. A guy named Vin is a designer and engineer of these exhaust systems. What's really cool about this exhaust system is that you have 3 different options, choosing between copper, chrome, and black heat shields. It is a little bit extra to get all 3 choices, but it's called the Killer Kit, and you should definitely check it out. So let's move on and unbox and see what we got. So this is how your system's gonna come. We went with the black exhaust system. It's gonna be 1, type 2. It's not very often that I see packaging like this. You know, I guess coming from overseas, packaging and making sure that this is getting to the end user is very important. take a look at some of the copper heat shields. Oh wow, that looks nice. That's amazing. That's really cool. Just an extra added accent of the 3 holes. It's going to show the exhaust system is really nice. They've got blow performance engraved before they did the coating. Let's take a look at the chrome. Yeah. Same with the chrome insignia, nice chrome. You've got your brackets on the back to attach to your exhaust system. Hardware. Yeah. Once again, some really nice product. So we're going to be doing the install on this exhaust. We're also going to be doing a Power Vision Dyno Jet tuner. We'll check out what kind of performance it makes. This hot rod style exhaust system is perfect for these builds. And let's get it on and see how it sounds. Anytime you're adding a 21-inch wheel, especially to the Mammoth spoke, you gotta add a wraparound fender. So we chose Bad Dad's 21-inch wraparound fender, painted it gloss black to match this outstanding build. The Bad Dad 21-inch wraparound fender contours to your front tire. Comes with front mounting brackets for your forks. It's a fiberglass fender, which means it's really lightweight. All right, so now let's get on to the rear fender. Now the rear fender is what's going to tie the bags in all together, getting rid of all of those open spaces. Everything's painted to match the vivid black. All right, and we have the CVO style lights right here, which is all integrated. Run light, run, brake, and turn signal all built in. Even the license plate bracket comes painted, ready to go. A couple holes will have to be drilled and the license plate's probably gonna have to be trimmed down. Very minimal fabrication necessary. These are gonna be the tail lights. So these CVO lights are really nice. They fit in pretty snug. Maybe a little bit of modification might be necessary, maybe with a Dremel. But to give you an idea what this is gonna look like, there you go. Well, it looks like it's time to put on some fenders and mount up some bags. Now for the last box that we're going to be unboxing, this is going to be the hardware for the 2014 and up one-touch saddlebag lids. Ever since 2014 hit and they had the one-touch saddlebag lids, has really changed the game. Very easy access. So you'll have your gaskets for your lids. This is going to be your components for the inside of your saddlebag lids. We've got latches that we opted to go with black, I believe, or no, we're gonna go with chrome. All right. And if you don't like the chrome, you can always have this stuff painted at Rush Bikes. We'd be more than happy to help you with anything you have. Even with questions, give us a shout, shoot us an email. That's what we're here for, guys. Additional bushings, the tethers for the saddlebag lid, so that way they don't flop over and hit your paint. You know, we test all of our products out before we start putting them out to the public, and there are manufacturers that we will not absolutely deal with at all. Nasty Hog is one of the ones that we will deal with. Bad Dad, excellent. Speed by Design, phenomenal. Don't let money be the factor in deciding on what you're going to get. You know, set a goal, take it step by step, and make sure that you get exactly what you want. So there's a lot of different Softail models out there. The Softail model that we're gonna be working on today is a 2019 Softail Slim, very similar to what you see here. Now, this isn't the exact bike because we've already started in the customizing of the bike that we're working on. But just to kind of give you an idea what this bike starts off with and what it's gonna end up like. As As you can see, we've got a lot of work already done on this motorcycle. We did a lowering suspension from Codlin, which is out of California. Really good lowering kit, easy to install on the M8 under the seat shock. We went ahead and blacked out a lot of the engine components, the outer primary, the shift linkage, the valve covers, the triple trees, transmission cover, tappet covers. We also went with a 21-inch Mammoth spoke wheel, all blacked out for the front, and a 18-inch 3.5 rear Mammoth spoke wheel for the rear. It's gonna look really sharp. For the handlebars, we went with Dominator handlebars. This is a new product. This is the first time we've been using it. So after unboxing and checking things out, we were really happy with the style and the fitment on it. Yeah, Dominator's got my thumbs up too.
All right, we're gonna get started on the light mock-up on this bag kit for this Softail. First and foremost, the reason why we do the light mock-up, to make sure everything is going to line up correctly. If not, we're gonna go ahead and do a slight modification, and we'll go from there. As you can see, we're gonna have to do some modification, so we'll go to that next step and take care of that. So modifications we're gonna be doing in here is basically taking the tabs off, knock them off, reposition them in the correct position, and tack weld, and then go ahead and recover up the paint back again. So we'll go ahead and get that started and continue on with the build.
All right, today we're going to be modifying this bag support bracket. We're going to move this bracket up a little bit to match the bike. It's not a big deal. Sometimes when you buy these bag kits, they're not the exact fit, but it's easy to fix. Now we can go mark it. So the bracket sat right here in the back. It was too far, so it doesn't line up with the stays. So we're gonna cut it. We already cut it. We're gonna weld it to where it attaches right there. That way it fits just right. All right, so I'm gonna mark it where the Sharpie marks are, and then grind the area, clean it up so we can get a good weld. When it cools off, we'll grind it down, smooth it all out, get it ready for paint. The rest of the mock-up and paint.
Got a 18-inch Mammoth, black on black. So since we got the rear wheel now, we're gonna go ahead and mount the tire and try to get this bike finished today. The Mammoth Fat 50 is a popular wheel. You can go ahead and on the website, and that website's gonna be Rushbikesdotcom. So we're gonna go ahead and put this wheel on some nice Metzler ME8888 Marathons Ultras. The wire wheels are never the easiest to mount. It's got a harder lip on the edge, so it makes it a little more difficult.
Now that Stacy's completed the wheels and Jonathan has completed the brackets, we're going to move on to installing the exhaust system. Now, take in mind, we're going to be doing a copper accent on this motorcycle, so we've gone ahead and had all these bolts copper plated, which is going to be a really nice accent and the finished product of this motorcycle. first steps of installing this new exhaust, you're gonna have to remove these gaskets, these exhaust gaskets. They're gonna be replaced with the Milwaukee 8 gaskets. So we're gonna go ahead and get these removed before we set this exhaust in, and we'll be right back.
Tape on top and draw out where my cut's gonna be, so I can make it actually look, you know, like it's a factory cut.
So as we stated before, there is some assembly required. So if you have any issues, you don't feel comfortable doing these cuts in these welds, feel free to reach out to sales@rushbikes.com and we'd be more than happy to help you out. Okay, so the bike has pretty much been completed, and just doing a quick wipe down. Before we do a test ride, we're gonna go ahead and tune, throw this map on. We have an aftermarket Arlen Ness air cleaner. We also have a new exhaust by Blow, the 2-to-1 hot rod exhaust system. So let's get the air to fuel management system set, and we'll take it out for a test run, see how it sounds, see how it rides. One of the specifics about the Blow performance exhaust system is that it needs to be professionally dyno tuned. And for those who don't know, what exactly is a dyno and why is it necessary for these exhaust systems?
A dyno is just another piece of equipment that we use to fine-tune motorcycles. It adjusts the air-fuel ratios of the ECM to make sure that you're getting the proper flow of air and fuel into the bike to optimize the performance of the motorcycle.
With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get this dyno done. Stay tuned and check it out. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fire up this bike and see how it sounds. Man, I love the sound. This Blow performance exhaust is fucking awesome. So the next step, we're gonna roll this bike off the trailer, get it out on the road and do a test ride. I really like the sound of this exhaust. It's deep, throaty. I mean, definitely a hot rod style exhaust system, and perfect for the bagger systems. The side exhaust, not going to interfere with the bags, not going to interfere with the paint. Yeah, really good stuff. I'm really excited about doing a test ride on this thing. Man, so I'm really digging this ride. You know, I owned a Street Glide a few years back. It was a little too big a bike for me, not to ride, but mainly to park. But man, you know, a Softail with bags, apes, and man, I couldn't ask for anything more. So the ride was amazing. It felt phenomenal. The Softail is such a light and nimble bike, and even with the bags on the back, I didn't feel any additional weight. It was really easy to maneuver. Man, I'm so happy with this build. You know, I wanted to take the time to thank my staff, my customer, everybody who put in the time and the effort to actually do this build. This is a really fun build. Don't forget, I'm gonna go ahead and put a build list on my website on Rushbikes.com, so feel free to check out Rushbikes.com, go to the Softail bagger build list, and you'll be able to purchase any of these products that I put on this bike. If you're having difficulty or you just don't feel comfortable doing the build yourself, give us a shot. We'd be more than happy to help you out. With that being said, man, can't wait till the next build. Until then, stay tuned.